We are on the road.
How you doing, Tim?
I'm doing all right, man. I got my plans for Infinity War. Me and Jeremy, and I don't know who else. We're gonna go see it Sunday, so I'm excited about that.
I still haven't gotten my tickets yet. I don't know when I'm seeing it. I'm looking forward to it, though.
Yeah.
I only saw the first trailer, you know? 'Cause, like we said on a past episode, they give away way too much in trailers these days, so I try to only watch the first one.
With this movie, I probably think I actually saw all the trailers because I watch a lot of the stuff on Emergency Awesome, and he just does those breakdowns or whatever.
You're breaking out there. You're cutting out there.
Oh, I was saying, like, I think I've seen all the Infinity War trailers because, like, from like what I've seen on Emergency Awesome, and he does his breakdowns and stuff. So, but like they all pretty much seem like the same.
You're still kind of breaking up. I heard most of that.
All the trailers pretty much seem the same for Infinity War. Like they're not revealing way too much because it's such a big fucking movie. They don't want to reveal too much. But I am informed that the whole entire movie, not just specific scenes, but the whole entire movie is filmed in IMAX.
There's something wrong on your end, Tim, because I can hardly hear you.
Man, I got full bars.
Okay, I heard that pretty clearly. I don't know what else is happening.
The whole entire movie is shot in IMAX. No, not.
Again, you're cutting out. I can hardly hear you, man.
The whole entire movie.
Hang up and then call back.
All right.
Just hang up and call back.
Hang up and you call right back. You got it bad. We got some technical difficulties. I'm gonna use my phone instead of the computer. Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
It works better than. I'm sorry about the bad introduction to this episode.
Oh man, it's fun. I sang during the technical difficulties like we were on hold.
Okay, so Infinity War.
Infinity War, the whole entire movie shot in IMAX. Like not like just specific scenes or whatever. The entire fucking movie shot in IMAX. All the trailers are pretty much the same from what I've seen. So like they're not revealing too much. It's a big fucking movie. They're not trying to probably reveal too much.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm not entirely sure what to expect.
Yeah.
Because I know that's one of the storylines I never read. Like even if I did read it,
it's gonna be completely different.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe has to make a lot of changes because of characters they don't have and things they have to do differently.
Yeah. It wasn't until recently Kevin Feige just mentioned about how he's going to try to incorporate the X brand into the MCU.
Yeah, I have no clue what they're going to do with that, but I'm looking forward to it regardless because Fox has mostly been crappy movies. Mostly. There have been a few gems, but
yeah,
it's few and far between.
I still remember seeing the first X-Men movie in theaters. Like it was so fucking good.
I don't think I saw a single one in theaters until Days of Future Past.
I fell asleep. I fell asleep in Apocalypse. But we had just double featured. We had double featured though. Also, we had just saw Turtles, and then we went and saw Apocalypse, and so like I was kind of tired by then. And I fell asleep during some of the best stuff. Like I fell asleep during like the Wolverines fucking rampaging through the fucking thing, and I fell asleep during the whole Phoenix part. So like.
Well, there's almost nothing good in Apocalypse, and I'm trying to think of a good part, but that movie was so terrible I only seen it the one time. Okay. Here's a good part. The part with Magneto in the forest when he killed all those dudes.
Oh yeah, I really like that version.
He's my favorite villain.
I really like that version of Magneto too. He's actually a pretty good actor. He plays his part well for what he's given, you know. And I
Dude, I still get chills which one was it? The First Class when they showed his origin. That origin still gives me chills, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I don't know.
They always have great people playing the roles, but then they just don't have good people writing the plots and shit. Like the dialogue between characters, how the characters portray how the actors portray the characters is always done really well. Even in the DC movies and shit, dude. Like all the characters are done good. It's just the plots for all these movies sucked. And like, what do you think we could do about that to fix it?
Have Marvel Studios make all the movies. Marvel is pretty much the only studio where I can say every movie you watch, you're gonna have a good time. Even when I was defending Blumhouse, like 2 or 3 episodes ago, there's don't like from Blumhouse, and same goes for studio Marvel now.
See, you're cutting out a little bit.
They weren't bad. What was the last thing you heard?
Something about Blumhouse.
Oh, I said even when I was in Blumhouse like 2 or 3 episodes ago, even they put out some bad movies, but Marvel's pretty much only show that every movie you're gonna have fun. Even if I wasn't big on all the Iron Man movies and I wasn't big on all the Thor movies, they're still fun movies. So for the X-Men, they got the solution already by Marvel buying them. Marvel's gonna make X-Men movies always wanted and always needed.
Yeah.
As for DC, I don't know who I would put in charge. I mean, they did fine with Man of Steel, and I think they did okay with Justice League, but everything else has pretty much been trash. And I think most of it's the writing. I think a little bit of it is the casting too. But not like but it's like for most of the supporting cast that's casted pretty bad. They're not the main characters.
Yeah.
The main characters in the DC movies are good, but I feel most of the supporting cast is lame, and a lot of the plot is lame.
That's what I'm saying. It's fucking bad. And then like you.
DC just got to stop trying to put so much in all their movies.
Yeah, they do like try to just throw in so much content, and it's all like, well, the comic fans will understand it. It's like, not really. The comic fans might not even understand it because you're mixing up so much shit. You'd be like, what? What are you doing? Like the MCU does it too, where they mix up shit, but they do it in a way that makes sense, and they do it in a way that makes sense to the viewers and to people who understand how these networks and shit work. So like, I don't know. This lady came in my line today. She's wearing a Captain America shirt, and I was like, "Hey, I like your shirt. Are you excited to watch him die this weekend?" And she just started cracking up.
Okay, so I was getting my phone fixed yesterday.
Yeah.
I had to get the headphone jack because my headphones would keep popping out. And the dude, the cashier dude, he was so like making awkward talk with me. Like he saw my Yellow Submarine keychain. He's like, "Oh, you a Beatles fan?" I wasn't trying to be rude because I didn't want him to ruin my phone, so I was nice. But in my head, I'm like, "No, I got this keychain because I despise them." Then that was when I dropped it off. When I came back, he seen my Flash. I had a Flash shirt on. He's like, "Oh, you a fan of the Flash?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then he's like, "What you think of him?" Or no, he's like, "What you think of the Justice League movie?" I was like, "I didn't really like it that much. It was just okay." He's like, "Did you like the Flash in it?" And I was like, "Not really. I don't think they did a good job."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "They got that one kid to play him, right?" And I'm like, oh, you're one of those. You're gonna ask me about, or you're gonna ask me if I like the movie, then you're gonna ask me questions about it as though you've never seen it. So I don't know why he was asking me if I liked it, just to be like asking me questions as though he never even watched it himself.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I don't.
But
I don't try to hit people with that. I do hit people with some jokes, and then they don't get them, and then I feel awkward or whatever when I'm during my cashier duties. But when I hit a joke and that lands, dude, it fucking lands, and it makes everybody's day. So it's fucking. It's a good time, man. It's a shitty job, but it's actually a fun job too.
oh no, the most I ever do with that when I see somebody wearing a shirt or something is when I'm done talking to them, then I'll point it out. I'll just be like, oh, cool, whatever shirt they got on, and then we're done. So there's no awkward talk, you know.
Yeah.
Unless they're cool, and then we have a cool conversation, and it's not awkward. But
Yeah.
most people are just weirdos. Like they'll point it out, and then they'll know nothing about it,
Yeah.
and then they want to ask me like a billion questions. I'm like, dude, just go to Google. I don't want to talk to you.
Just
I'm
go to
trying do my job.
Google. Just go to Google, dude. Fucking, you probably have a better phone than I do. So fucking, go fucking look it up.
Right. Man. So off topic, but I just had a stressful day at school.
Aw.
Man, my idiot teacher, man. I feel a little. I feel annoyed, like he's picking on me, man.
Yeah.
I'm at school since like 9 a.m. You know, I leave at 8 a.m. and then I'm there till almost 10 right now. But I left like 25 minutes early because all we had to do was presentation, and then presentations were done. He was wasting answering people's questions about this paper we got to do next week. So I'm 5 minutes out at 10. So I just get up, and he's like, class isn't over. And I'm like, bruh, it's college, you can leave whenever.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'm going to write this down that you left early. And I'm just like, bruh, you never told that to a single other person that left early this semester. Like, I don't know why he's trying to pick on me.
Right.
Man, I just feel like venting because okay, here's the thing. The paper that's due is like a giant, like 50-page paper that like one of our only assignments of this class this semester. And so he has hardly given anybody any feedback. And he said we got to get feedback from him at least twice, or we're not going to do good on this paper.
Yeah.
And so some people, it has been since the first day, and some people still haven't gotten any feedback on their paper. So I'm just here wondering how he's going to grade all of us on a final draft in one day. I think I had some other points to do with this, but yeah. So he tells me like class isn't over, blah blah. I'm gonna write this down that you left early. And I'm like, bro, you write it down. It's gonna be the only feedback you ever gave any of us this whole semester.
Yeah.
Like, I straight told him that too. I'm like, this is like the first feedback I'll get from you this semester. like, oh man, he's an idiot. He's like an idiot 80-year-old man. But like, bruh, I got 45 minutes to an hour drive home, depending on traffic. It's late. I've been here all day eating crappy food from Speedway and doing homework. I'm exhausted, man. If you're answering other people's questions, I'm just gonna go. I don't get why he's got to call me out.
Right.
I just felt like getting this off my chest because like it's annoying me in the back of my mind this whole drive home.
Man. There's one of my bosses at my work that pisses me off, dude. I want to kind of vent. Since you're venting, I want to vent too. Fuck your teacher.
Right.
But there's this, like, before I worked there, I thought this lady was cool, dude. I just thought she's like, oh, dude, she's like, she has interesting stories, whatever. Now I work with her, dude. She's fucking, like she does all sorts of shit. And then, like, if I do the exact same shit, she's gonna come up to me and talk to me like, hey, you shouldn't be doing that. I'm like, what? And I instantly start arguing with her every fucking time. Like, and it's gotten better now because like she doesn't come up to me as much because I call her out on her bullshit, and she's like, or like, uh, I was asking for a break because my break was 30 minutes past its scheduled time, and I was like, hey, it's 30 minutes past my break, can I go? Or whatever. Or there's sometimes where she'll tell me to take my break early, and I'm like, oh, dude, it's too early. And she'll be like, oh, well, then you can just not take one at all. And I'm like, oh man, dude, I want to punch her. I'm like, just like you say, you never take any breaks. This bitch says she never takes a break, but you can ask anybody in that fucking store, dude. Like, they'll tell you, dude. She'll take a fucking at least a 20-minute fucking break every single time, or she'll come up to you like when it's dead, because I close a lot, and then she'll be there till 10 o'clock until the next manager comes in, and she'll be like, if anyone needs me, I'll just be in the break room hanging out. Every single fucking night, dude. Every single fucking night she says that shit if it's dead, and I'm like, I want to punch her, because then she'll come up to you later.
Not to cut you off. This reminds me of one of my old managers at my old job, at my retail job. Man,
Yeah.
I took out my phone at the time because it was the day when the truck with all the stock comes in. So we got the stock for the whole store.
Yeah.
So I'm putting it away, and I'm in a random aisle. I got all this stuff to put away, and I was checking the time. I took my phone out. All I did was click the button to look at the time.
Yeah.
And then, like, that's basically all I did. I just looked down at the time, and she yells at me from across the store, "Get off your phone!" And I was new. I'm like, I've been at that place by that time maybe a week and a half or 2 weeks, and then my boss was all like, "Why you on your phone? Blah blah, this and that." But this chick, that manager that called me out, she lives on her phone. She goes on her phone more than I ever did.
Yeah.
And she was a whack job too. She was like some religious nut. Well, I have no clue what her religion was, because when I asked her, I was like, "So what religion are you?" She always goes around like throwing it in her face like this and trying to with us. And so I was all like, "Bruh, what religion are you?" She's like, "It's not a religion, it's a nationality." I'm like, "Bro, you can't change your nationality."
What? So is she Jewish?
Well, she said it's similar to Jewish or something, but she said it's her nationality. I'm like, bro, you can't change your nationality.
You can, but you gain dual citizenship instead.
Yeah, but she wasn't a citizen anywhere.
Yeah.
And that's different. That's citizenship. That's not your nationality.
Right.
But
I don't know. Maybe if you can like
people are weird.
maybe you can implant some like DNA from someone of another nationality into your bloodstream.
Tim, you're starting to sound dumb.
I'm trying to go on her art. I'm trying to find an argument that may fit. I don't know.
Anyway, I don't know. We talked about enough idiots and bad stuff. Tell me something good, Tim. What's something good that's happening lately?
Tell me something good. We got good weather. I've been outside every single day. I got a fire going right now. Dude, all that shit's good. I'm drinking some beer. When we're done recording this, I'm gonna eat a sandwich. You know, it's a good time.
Man, Tim, I think since I've known you, pretty much every week, except for when there's snow out, you're always like, man, time to have a fire tonight. I'm like, where's all this wood coming from? Then I went to your house one time, and I'd seen all the trees in the backyard. I'm like, that's where it comes from. He's got an endless supply.
Yeah. Yeah, and you didn't even see my area.
Stack over in the corner somewhere.
Yeah, it's pretty small now, but you probably seen it in some of the videos I should. But you didn't even see how I had it set up at my old house, man. Like, there was a whole empty lot next door to my house, and it just had a bunch of shit there. I just went in there and grabbed all the wood from there, and so like it's just a never ending supply. Sometimes I find people that they don't want their wood, and they'll give it to me for free. So like,
Yeah, man. I wish I had a little fireplace or something, but you see my backyard. There's no place to put one. But
I don't even
man,
think you can. I don't even think you can burn in Chicago, man. Like there's, I don't think you can.
I don't know, cause I do know people by me that have little fireplaces like that outside, so I think you can. But I just got no spot for one. But I don't know. I've only been to like one bonfire in my life, but they're cool. I just never get any invites.
Yeah.
But if I were closer to you, I'd pretty much have one every day because that's what you're known for, is always having a fire going.
Yeah, I don't even have anybody over, dude. I just wanted to sit outside by the fire, and it's relaxing. It's fun.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, great weather in Chicago. Even though I'm one that likes cold weather, but I don't know. It still feels good. It's good to have happy weather for once instead of always feeling down.
That's all the winter does to you out here. It's just the MF Doom has this song called Winter Blues, but it has nothing to do about winter blues, dude. It's talking about how he's got advanced melanin.
Yeah, but I was gonna say something and I totally forgot. I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say.
There's this video right here on my YouTube. It says The Flash 423 finale leaks, the final battle with and then it blanks off. It was posted 5 days ago. I'm calling bullshit on these leaks.
Yeah, I call it too, but I haven't watched this season yet. I wait for Netflix for most shows these days. I really only keep up with Walking Dead and Riverdale.
Did you see the latest 2 episodes? Did you see the latest 2 episodes of Riverdale?
I didn't see last night. I don't watch Riverdale until Friday.
Okay, did you? So you saw the Carrie musical then, right?
Yeah, I saw that. Spoilers if you haven't seen it. Click out of the video now. I'll give you a few seconds. To find a better video. It shouldn't take long. Literally any video on the suggested section will be better.
Not anyone.
Anyone who wants to avoid spoilers is gone by now. So yeah, I saw Mitch die, which was sad because I was talking to my sister about this. And Mitch is one of the good characters.
Yeah, she's good.
By good, we mean ones that aren't annoying. Like, you look at Veronica, she's a liar, she's a jerk. You look at Betty, Archie, Jughead. The main, they are...
You're cutting out.
Sorry, what was the last thing you heard?
The main, and then boom, boom, boom. You're just...
Sorry. I was saying it's good to have flaws in your main characters, but I feel at this point, all 4 of the main characters, Betty, Veronica, Archie, Jughead, those 4, they're all just bad things. They have, like, no good left in them.
Yeah, and then you have the bad characters, but then you have the bad characters like Cheryl, Alice Cooper, and Reggie, Reggie. They all having redemption arcs, you know, like.
Yeah. Like me and my sister were saying, like Tony, Cheryl, Mitch, and Kevin. Those are like the only good characters. Like, those are like the best characters right now. Those are our favorite characters right now. How killed Mitch.
How did you feel? How did you feel about Alice Cooper's song at the end when she's telling Betty that she's like, hey, I'm not trying to be a dick, like, but I'm just worried that you're becoming just like how I did or whatever. You're doing the same shit I did.
Okay. Here's my opinion on all the songs, and it comes from a tweet I'd seen, and it said if I were Midge and I had to be around the main cast singing cringy songs for the whole episode, then I would have just killed myself. Okay, I think I butchered the meme a bit, but you get the point.
I do get the point, yeah.
Anyways, all the songs were cringy, but I get the whole message behind it, but I don't know. I mean,
you'll when you see the next one, you'll get a better idea of what Alice really is, and you find out that Chick isn't really their brother.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like he
related to him at all?
Chick was his boyfriend, Chick was his boyfriend, and he accidentally killed him like during while they were having an argument. So then Betty sends the Black Hood after him.
Oh. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. It's a wild fucking episode.
But hold on, I'm interested in why this guy got his brights on behind me? He blinded me. But sorry.
Just flip your mirror up.
But I don't want to do that because it's gonna take me 10 minutes to fix it. Because I'm gonna be like, no, it's off somehow. But Chick. Okay, is Chick her half brother? Are they not related at all?
Not related at all. When they just assumed that he was their brother, he just took up that identity. But although he never really lied to them, he just said that he's Chick, and that like, because their brother's name is Charles something.
Yeah, but is Alice his mom though, or no?
No. The real kid, he's dead. He died off he died. Chick killed him, and it's Alice and FP's kid.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, I pretty much figured it was FP's. I kind of got confused there for a second. All right.
Yeah,
but,
Chick is just an imposter that just knew their brother, and that was his boyfriend.
I knew something was up. Like, I knew it couldn't have been. I knew that couldn't have been Chick. Like I knew it couldn't have been her brother. He was too creepy and too weird. I just knew it. There was no way.
Yeah. And they show a picture. They show a picture of the actual brother when he was a little kid, and he looks like a Blossom. So like, and you know how they're kind of like related, or not like yeah, and you know how they're kind of related to the Blossoms. And yeah.
But I really look forward to seeing how it all plays out when I watch the episode tomorrow. I was not expecting Mitch to die, especially because they didn't do much with her character. So, I don't know what they could have done with her, but she always seemed like she had potential, you know?
Yeah.
Like I was just waiting for her to have like her own story arc, but
and she
at
did.
The
she
same
had.
time, I guess. Wait, what'd you say?
I just said she did, and I wanted you to keep going because I was just excited.
Well, she had like a tiny arc, like just barely there, in one episode with like the forest and all that. But she did have so much potential, and I was waiting for her to have like her own little arc, her own little story. Like most side characters get at least one little arc, but at the same time, it is kind of good storytelling that they did kill her. I'm just curious why.
I don't know, cause she's always kind of the weirder characters. Like she's always more of like the shy and reserved characters, even in like any of the Archie books I've read. In the Vixens title, where they like all the chicks are in this biker gang fighting the serpents or whatever. Even she's like she'll be badass when she'll do it in like a shy, like cute way. Like she'll knock someone out or whatever. It's like, oh my god, I didn't mean to do that, or whatever. Like. So like Mitch is always just one of those characters that you like. She's just cute and you like her, and fucking she's, I don't know, it's cool.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just my biggest curiosity is because the whole point of those messages that were being left were it said recast Carrie or else, and then so like whoever was leaving those notes didn't want Cheryl to be Carrie.
Yeah.
And so they took her out of the role. They put Mitch in, and then Mitch died. So I'm just wondering if they were protecting Cheryl, or that's really pretty much the only angle I could see. I don't even think I could come up with any more.
I don't know, cause the person who wrote those notes was that one chick. I forget.
Ethel.
Yeah, it was Ethel that wrote the notes, even when Jughead proved it or whatever in the camera, or whatever. And then the very next episode, takes place during like a police interrogation. They're interrogating the whole cast of the Carrie. So like, and all that shit comes up. So like, and then I don't want to spoil too much for you, but I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's a really good episode. There's a lot that goes on in that 40 minutes. There's a lot that goes on, and it's none of. I don't think a single scene is bad in this next. Like I was like, wow, dude, this shit's good.
My sister was telling me the same thing. She said that the plot is finally good again. That's all she told me about it. I don't mind that you gave me a few spoilers. When it comes to TV, I don't care if it gets spoiled. It's just TV, you know.
Yeah.
But I guess we can just leave the rest as a surprise, so I can give you better thoughts next time we talk about it.
Oh yeah, dude. The stuff I told you is none of the big stuff. So like.
Yeah.
So like, you can just imagine how fucking crazy this episode is.
Actually, when it comes to movies, I don't even mind spoilers, but for movies, I prefer to go in a little more surprised, just because a TV show, it comes out every week. It has, like, most TV shows get, like, what, at least 4 seasons or something, and there's always new content, and it doesn't matter if one episode gets spoiled, but when it comes to a movie, you know, you wait, like, years for it to come out, or you wait years for the sequel. I prefer to be a little more surprised when I go into a movie, just because you're waiting so long, you know?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't really get mad. Like, I never, like, rage on somebody if they spoil a movie.
Oh, there's some people that get so pissed, like, oh my god, I went online for 5 minutes and the whole entire movie was ruined for me. How was the whole entire movie ruined for you from 5 minutes of scrolling on Facebook?
Right, like, I know a lot of people were all like, no, I found out Han Solo died, it ruined the movie for me. I'm like, bro, first of all, why are you mad? It's a movie, it's fictional, like, it's whatever. It's fake, it's a movie. Like, there's nothing to be mad about. And second of all, so what? You know how vague that is? Like, it's like, okay,
yeah.
the person died. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
It's
But
like, so what?
they don't tell you how he died, who killed him, like did he crash the Millennium Falcon? They don't say any of that shit. They just say, oh, such and such died. And that just makes me like, oh, I gotta see how this motherfucker dies. And my ticket's sold.
Right. Like, even if it said, like, Kylo Ren stabs him, it's like, oh, okay, who's Kylo Ren? I bet you they didn't type out the whole plot.
Yeah.
And even if they did, they stopped reading. So, I don't know, but you know how many times you'll see a little clip from a movie, and it'll be like some type of death or some kind of, like, climactic kind of part of a movie, and you'll be like, oh, this is so cool, I gotta go watch the whole thing. That's basically the same equivalent as hearing a spoiler. You just weren't looking forward to that movie, you know? If it's like a random movie and you see like one cool scene, you're like, oh, I gotta go watch the whole thing now. That's basically the same thing.
When one of the actors goes on Conan or fucking David Letterman or whatever and plays a clip that's not in the trailers or whatever, and then they fucking, like, boom, that's the same thing. You know, like...
Yeah. Plus, it's not like Harrison Ford is like young and this is like it's not like this is like the second Star Wars movie he's in, and then you weren't expecting him to die, and then now he's dead. I mean, he's an old man. They have a new young cast they're focusing these movies on. What did you expect?
Not only was he an old man, he was done with the Star Wars franchise after Empire. He was like, dude, I'm done with this shit, dude. And they, so like...
Pretty much. I mean, you pretty much had to expect that they were gonna die.
Yeah.
I mean, it's whatever, you know. But I'm still mad about The Last Jedi being a terrible movie, and it makes me feel like I probably won't pay to see any new Star Wars movies. That movie was just trash. It was terrible.
I do have low expectations. I have very low expectations for Han Solo, but I'm still gonna go see it. And I think going into a movie with lower expectations could actually be beneficial because then if it's actually good, you'll be like, "Holy shit, dude, that was worth my money."
I don't know. I'm still disappointed by every DC movie I see.
I'm entertained. I'm not disappointed, but I'm because I'm always entertained. But I'm all like, man, this could be better.
Yeah, it's always that moderate entertainment. Like, this is bad, but I won't stop watching.
Yeah.
It's basically how the DC movies are. It's like, it's bad, but you kind of have to keep watching.
Dude, DC just went crazy. They're all like, "Dude, we have so many toys and plots to play with. What should we do?" And they just all like they just dump the toy box over, like, "Let's do it all." And then like, what?
Pretty much, pretty much. I will say, though, it's exciting seeing the characters from all your childhood shows coming to life on the big screen, but I just wish they could have a better plot than a 20-minute animated Justice League episode. Like, any episode of Justice League is better than that movie.
Yeah, dude. Just take 5 episodes of fucking Justice League Unlimited, turn that into a movie, and boom, there you go. That's fucking blockbuster gold.
Like, man, the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited were perfect cartoons. I noticed both companies always pretty much have perfect cartoons. Like, for the most part, like, all the animation's usually great. The voice actors always sound cool.
The new
They can act real well.
the new Spider-Man cartoon is bad.
I haven't seen it. I haven't really seen a lot of the new stuff, but I am looking forward to Young Justice getting season 3 whenever that
I
may
am
be.
super excited about that, dude. That's such a good show. But let me tell you, dude.
Young Justice was the best cartoon.
There was a show, Ultimate Spider-Man. It wasn't great, but it was actually pretty good. It had a lot of good jokes in it.
Which one was that? Was that the one with the suit that came out over him in little like nano kind of pieces?
No, dude, that was the MTV Spider-Man. That was bad. That one was bad. That one was voiced by Neil Patrick Harris.
Which one's Unlimited?
No, I said. Did I say Unlimited? I meant to say Ultimate. Ultimate Spider-Man. That I think that was on Unlimited. Unlimited is that one you were talking about? Yeah, that one was good. But there was a show, Ultimate Spider-Man. It was the one before this most recent one. This show was actually really good. It was kind of dumb because they have a high school Spider-Man as an agent of Shield training fucking Iron Fist, Luke Cage, White Tiger, and like and it doesn't make any sense. But then later on, it gets really cool because now he starts training. Now he's training Agent Venom and fucking Anti-Venom, and Amadeus Cho is in the Iron Spider suit, and I don't.
Hey, real quick, did you read Spectacular, the latest issue?
Not yet. I'm gonna read it tomorrow.
Oh man, it is a great issue.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spoil a single panel for you. Besides, it is great, and there's a callback to a very early, iconic Spider-Man story that we both like. But I am parked now, so we are done with this episode.
Oh damn! Off the road. Boop boop.
All right, man. I'll just text you.
No, you won't.